He actually did it, the madman. Yeah, I threw something together for Jason tonight. I promise Jason right now, on my life, this won't be the only Mr. Negative thing that I do. For you. You're the absolute very bestest human, sir. Thank you. I'm going to try to put something Mr. Negative on the channel at some point. But for tonight, I threw something together. We'll play at least one game before we get out of here, y'all. With our Cocoon Keeper on the Arena client. We've all been clamoring for him, especially one guy in the audience has been really just all about this dude. 7 mana, 5 and a Orzhov for a 5/5 legendary human villain. Vigilance and lifelink. When it enters, you may exchange life totals with an opponent. If you lost this life this way, draw that many cards. So we might put him at 1 and go up to 20, or we might go to 4 and draw 7. I'm not sure which is going to happen, but I haven't really weighted it one way or the other, honestly. Our backup commander in this deck is Katramos the New Dawn. That's why you see a fair amount of exile effects in the deck, but exile's just good in the first place. I decided to kind of weight this more towards removal, kind of like one of the Kaya Brawl decks from last season. We've got Exercise in here to, you know, exile stuff. Seam Rip exile stuff. Elspeth Smite will exile stuff. That's a nice card to have. Obviously Ghost Vacuum and Agatha's Soul Cauldron will exile stuff from graveyard. So again, we're working a little bit with the Ketramos in the mana base, or in the creature base as well. But we've also got Bloodletter of Akhlazats in here because I'm fairly certain that if we do things correctly, we can just kill them by playing Mr. Negative with the Bloodletter on the table. The same thing is true of a Bloodthirsty Conqueror. I'm fairly certain that if we gain life off of this exchange, they'll effectively just die, like 9 times out of 10. I'm not sure it always works that way, but I'm pretty sure it will often work that way. So I've got a couple of these combo-y elements in there. An Elspeth Stormslayer. I think it's pretty sick to kind of get us through long games. Instone is in here because I think it works really well with Mr. Negative. If we go down to like 1 and draw a bunch of cards, end of our turn, we'll just go back up to 10 because of Instone. Awesome. We'll give that a shot. We're drawing cards off of Phyrexian Arena. We'll give that a shot. A couple of other ways, like Beza, the Bounding Spring, will draw us cards. Collector's Vault. I'm looking at more stuff. Where is it? Maze Mind's Home was in here? Yeah, it's still in here. Good, good. So just a few ways of drawing cards. Most of the rest of it is removal. You know, we've got Deadly Cover-Up, Day of Judgment, Scavenger Regent. I'm looking at all the sweepers. And finally, Split Up. So like 4 sweepers in the deck. Shoot the Sheriff, Feed the Swarm, Bitter Triumph, a couple of other things. It's like it's mostly removal in this deck, but there's a few things that we can win the game with. Hopefully we get down to a low enough life total and we just switch with the opponent and kill him. But we'll see if it works out that way or not. I'm not too sure. I really just threw this thing together for Jason before the stream, and it's got a few ways of pulling stuff off, but we'll see what happens. Uh-oh, it's Katramos, so it's just going to be the mirror match here, but they're playing the better commander. So we'll see what happens. Feed the Swarm, Maze Mind's Home, Terminus in our opener. This is all good. We can go first. All right. Fortress turn 1. Sega. Going first might be somewhat important, but I don't know how important it's actually going to be. Throw down Passage. Sega. They get a white source. Storting Town, Toyminous. Yeah, that's correct. Then next turn, if nothing else, we just Maze Mind's Home and have mana to draw the card off of it. That's not bad. Need more ramp in this deck. Maybe 1 or 2 more rocks, you know, it could work. Seam Rip the Terminus? You coward. You coward. Well, you tap for mana. And say you try to scare him a little bit. What a coward. Intimidation tactics? Oh my god. Now we don't get our Maze Minds home. Good lord. What a wipe. Just got murdered there. Actually hurts a lot. Collector's Vault, though. I'll take that as a draw. It'll help. Jeez, we were doing so good. I was looking pretty clean at first. They say God with Cavern and then resolve Traumas. That seems right. How much? I always forget the devotion. You need 7. Okay. We're not doing much of anything this turn, are we? I'll go ahead and activate Vault. Land, pitch it. I may end up needing those lands. A pit of offerings. We're gonna draw a card. That's a good card. We should play that. So we have Katramas in our deck. It's a good card to play there. I like that. You're doing good stuff. Banishing Light. Gonna take our vault. My god, dude. So annoying. Very annoying. Land. That is also annoying. Can we have anything else? Be awesome. Get in with the land. They can't block us yet. 20 to 27. So, I don't know. I think the actual play here might just be to let them get us at 1 and switch life totals. But we're not doing that right now. Skull Cap Snail, eh? Yeah, the cover up. Which of these is gonna die? You know, like, what are we gonna use the feed on? Deep Cavern Bat. Oh no! I should have already done it. I'm sitting here holding up. God. I should have already done it. You can swing 7 or more cards in exile. Yeah, okay. That makes sense then. Oh my god. Kill the Deep Cavern Bat. Jeez. I guess now I have to make a decision here. Is this a graveyard or our graveyard? Yeah, your graveyard. We don't have a whole lot of creatures there. How good is Collector's Vault really, though? Terminus might just be better altogether. Collector's Vault helps us find answers to the Tramas. I guess that's something. And say go. We'd have to discard whatever we draw to vault here, so it might not be worth doing. So many cards in exile. Just the snail ski? Okay. Oh, there's 6. Okay, so they need 1 more card in exile. You draw Phyrexian Arena. That's a pretty good card. That's pretty good. Sure. Sure. You know, I could draw 5 if I just play him. Is that right? Just draw a million? Could be. Like, if they start swinging at us, I guess I mean to say. Yeah, rides in their own guy swing. Okay. Okay. Switch life totals now. It's not going to do too much, though. 15 to 23. 27. Well. $14. Day of Judgment. Yeah, you only draw if you go down. I know. Yeah, I think I was doing math wrong a second ago. I'm pushing it. Collector's Vault. Get lost. Discard. The land. Treasure token. I can get lost the Seam Rip. Alright. I'm gonna give it a shot. Yeah, MTG Final Boss, Arithmetic, yes. 8 mana, huh? Here they come with Keats. We go to 10. It's really 9. We have this Phyrexian Arena. Let's keep that in mind. Our turn, they go to 31. Guy has lifelink. Is this what we're doing? Be 9. That's not enough. We still have, like, no creatures, right? Yeah. hold. Let's hold. So we get off of Arena. Cecil. That's not good. Bloodletter is good, though. How do we do this? Hold on. Alright, so Vault. Land, good. That's pretty good. Discard Day of Judgment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well. Play him right now. It's not good. Cecil will probably get removed, but that's fine. He can be bait. And then we kind of have to get an untapped land. Yeah, he gets baited. There's, shoot the sheriff, but I assume every card in their hands are removable, so there's, like, no way that this is going to work. Cutzel's flanker, huh? That could hurt a lot. I think that's fine. Please don't screw something up here, opponent. 5 cards in hand. Okay, 4 now. They drop a shadowy Backstreet. We can go to 2. Pass. Can we go to 2? They do not hit us. They don't do that. Huh. They don't do that. Well, in that case, we get lost the Terminus. That'll give us the land we need to try and do this. Wish me luck. Instone is sick. Okay. That's wonderful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Huh. Well, let's Bloodletter first and then see if they pass the removal check. I think they will. Auto pay. Auto pay it. Let's get it down. Let's go. It's on the stack. Oh my god, we did it. Let's go. Jason. Jason, we did it. That one was for you, son. Oh my goodness. Cousin, we did it together. Hand in hand. The game we've been waiting since we were 6 years old to play. Oh my god, we did it.